Title: Dr. Carter and the Ancient Enigma. Dr. Evelyn Carter, a physicist of great renown, found herself irresistibly drawn to the unknown, to the mysteries that lay beyond the veil of human understanding. Her fascination with the enigmas of the universe was no secret among her peers. It was on a particularly quiet evening, where the ticking of the clock seemed unnaturally loud, that a sudden beep from her computer shattered the silence. An unexpected package had arrived at her doorstep. The package was ancient, its paper brittle and yellowed with age, as if it had traversed centuries to reach her. Inside was a worn journal filled with cryptic notes, enigmatic sketches, and a set of coordinates leading to the Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. A note, written in a spidery hand, simply said, "The truth lies within." As she turned the fragile pages, the rustle of the ancient paper seemed to whisper secrets long buried. This cryptic message, with its air of antiquity and mystery, ignited a fire of curiosity within her, compelling her to uncover the secrets it promised. Her curiosity, now aflame, propelled her to investigate. The roar of the airplane engines was a deafening reminder of the journey ahead. The flight to Egypt was long, filled with moments of introspection and anticipation. Upon arrival, the sight of the majestic pyramids standing tall against the desert horizon invigorated her spirit. These colossal structures, steeped in history and enigma, whispered of long-forgotten epochs and ancient civilizations. Following the coordinates, she ventured deep into the labyrinthine passages of the Great Pyramid. Each step she took on the cold stone echoed through the silent corridors, amplifying the eerie stillness. The walls, covered in ancient hieroglyphs and unfamiliar symbols, seemed to narrate a tale of otherworldly visitors. The air was thick with dust and the palpable weight of history, each footfall resonating like a distant drumbeat through the ages. In the heart of the chamber stood a peculiar device, an astonishing amalgamation of ancient craftsmanship and advanced technology. It resembled a large rectangular screen, flanked by numerous dials and switches. The journal, now her guide, contained detailed instructions for activating the device. It spoke of unlocking the secrets of the Anunnaki, an ancient race believed to have descended upon Earth millennia ago. The device, it seemed, was a gateway to untold knowledge about the Anunnaki, the giants of Malta, and other mysterious entities from antiquity. With a mix of trepidation and resolve, she powered up the device. A low hum emanated from it, resonating through the stone walls. As the screen flickered to life, images of ancient civilizations, grand and awe-inspiring, played out before her eyes. Her initial excitement gave way to dread as towering giants, beings of immense power and wisdom, appeared on the screen. Their advanced technology and commanding presence raised unsettling questions about their place in Earth's history. Delving deeper into her research, Dr. Carter unearthed evidence of the Anunnaki's profound influence on ancient civilizations, from the majestic pyramids of Egypt to the colossal megaliths of Malta. Each discovery was a revelation, peeling back layers of history long obscured by time. She found that the Anunnaki had not only visited Earth but had genetically engineered humans and other beings to serve their purposes, leaving behind artifacts and structures as silent witnesses to their dominion. One night, while meticulously examining the journal, she stumbled upon a passage detailing a hidden artifact beneath the Hypogeum of Ħal-Saflieni in Malta, a subterranean structure steeped in legend and mystery, linked to the giants of old. As she read aloud, the eerie silence of her lab was only broken by the soft rustle of paper. The Hypogeum, a place of great power and secrecy, had eluded scholars for centuries. Driven by a potent mix of fear and curiosity, she resolved to continue her quest. The click of her computer mouse echoed through the room as she booked her flight to Malta, undeterred by the perils that lay ahead. In Malta, the Hypogeum awaited her descent into its ancient depths. The underground chambers were a haunting maze, filled with skeletal remains and carvings that depicted giants and esoteric rituals. The rhythmic drip of water echoed through the cool, damp halls, each drop a reminder of the passage of time. In a concealed alcove, she discovered the artifact, a crystalline device pulsating with an otherworldly energy. It was unlike anything she had ever encountered, its surface inscribed with shifting, arcane symbols. Activating the artifact, she felt the ground tremble beneath her feet as the chamber quaked. Dust cascaded from the ceiling, and images of colossal beings and their advanced technologies flickered before her eyes, overwhelming her senses. The artifact was a communication device, bridging the chasm of time and space to connect with the Anunnaki. The implications of this discovery were profound, offering a glimpse into a past both wondrous and terrifying. Unbeknownst to her, Dr. Carter's discoveries had not gone unnoticed. A shadowy organization known as the Black Horizon had been meticulously tracking her progress. Dedicated to unearthing and controlling forbidden knowledge, they were an enigmatic group shrouded in secrecy. They dispatched an operative named Mr. Black, a man of formidable presence and cold resolve, to retrieve the artifacts and ensure Dr. Carter's silence. Confronting her in the dimly lit depths of the Hypogeum, Mr. Black's icy gaze reflected the flickering light. "Hand over the artifact, Dr. Carter," he said, his voice a chilling echo in the subterranean chamber. "Its power must be harnessed for the greater good." Her refusal was met with the revelation of Black Horizon's insidious plans to exploit the artifacts for their gain, irrespective of the catastrophic consequences. The notion of such potent technology in the wrong hands filled her with dread, compelling her to act swiftly to avert disaster. Realizing the imminent danger, Dr. Carter formulated a plan to neutralize the artifacts. She meticulously programmed the crystalline device to overload, initiating a feedback loop that would obliterate its internal components and render it useless. The beeping of the device grew incessant as it commenced its countdown. The complexity of the task was immense, fraught with peril at every turn. As she executed the sequence, the Hypogeum convulsed violently, the ground beneath her shuddering with the device's raw power. The screen displayed erratic, distorted images of the Anunnaki, the giants, and the pyramids, each frame flickering with surging energy. The atmosphere was thick with tension, the echoes of ancient rites seemingly resurrected. Mr. Black and his agents stormed the chamber, their heavy footfalls reverberating through the stone halls, but it was too late. The artifact detonated in a blinding flash of light, collapsing into a pile of smoking shards. The explosion reverberated through the Hypogeum, unleashing a storm of dust and debris. Dr. Carter battled her way through the collapsing Hypogeum, the ancient stones disintegrating around her. Her breath came in labored gasps, echoing through the darkened corridors as she sought an escape. Each step was a contest against the encroaching darkness and crumbling architecture. She narrowly escaped as the subterranean structure caved in, the thunderous roar of falling stone a cacophony in her ears. Emerging into the daylight, her body bruised and battered, her spirit remained unbroken. The ruins of the Hypogeum stood as a silent testament to the secrets she had unearthed and the perils she had braved. The ancient stones, now still, seemed to regard her with a silent acknowledgement of her audacity. Each breath she drew was a reminder of the narrow escape she had achieved, and the gravity of the revelations she had uncovered. Haunted by visions of the Anunnaki and the giants, Dr. Carter retreated to a secluded refuge. The persistent clack of her keyboard filled the room as she encrypted her findings to safeguard them from misuse. The burden of her discoveries weighed heavily upon her, each revelation a stark reminder of the perilous boundary between knowledge and destruction. She knew that the Black Horizon would persist in their pursuit, their relentless quest a constant shadow over her existence. Her ordeal served as a poignant reminder of the lurking dangers in the quest for forbidden knowledge.